Hello friends, Modern Fiction by Virginia Woolf is an essay. Not much analysis is taking place here. What she has done is that her impressions. It's an essay that you can say written based on her impressions of novelists of yesteryears and modern novelists, say like H.G. Wells, Arnold Bennett and Galsworthy. She picks out specially for attack, you can say. She is attacking them. She calls them materialists, and we can see why. Another point, you remember yesterday we were doing, there is an improvement here, she says, in writing fiction. That is, when you compare old and new, you will find that there is improvement, but not much. She is complaining, especially her grievance is against this circular movement. No, there is no groundbreaking experience in fiction, modern fiction. See that? So circularity, that's what it says. They move this side or that side, then come back to square one again. So that is her grievance against this novelists like Wells and so on. And so she calls them materialists. And another point that we noted yesterday is that machine making, there is a lot of improvement. Great improvement has been done. But in making literature, no improvement. Comparatively, very little. So these are the points that we saw yesterday. And then we also saw who Virginia Woolf is. That is a stream of consciousness technique, and she's a modern writer, a feminist in approach. Then we saw she was postmodernist. If you want, you can consider her as postmodernist. So these are some of the points that we saw. So today we will focus on materialists. Why does he call these three novelists, H.G. Wells, then Arnold Bennett, and then John Galsworthy. So her focus is on these novelists. I said they are materialists. In one word, you can say that they are materialists. What is meant by materialists? Yesterday I hinted at some points, and now today more about it. Now if you look at this materialist, before that she praises them. She says they have many gifts. See? They have excited many hopes in us. But the thing is that they have disappointed us persistently. They are gifted people, gifted novelists. But what happened is as you take up reading, say The Invisible Man by Wells, or you have got the War of the Worlds, Wells, you are excited. Our hopes are excited. Then what happens? Soon they will, persistently you feel that they disappoint us. Second point is that we are sorry when we read these novels or consider these novels, what they could have done, they have not done. They could have done. Because they are gifted people, they have not done. See? They could not and did not what they could do. That's another thing. So these are the two reasons why she is so angry with these novels. First is, they excited our hopes. Hopes excited. Then what happens? It is like throwing some boiled water on our hopes. That's the thing. And disappointed. Excited and disappointed. The next is, they are gifted people, could have done. Many things they could have done, but not. They haven't done. These three are materialist cases. Because they have had mass of work to their credit. In volumes they have. Mass of work, mass of language, so large in its volumes, in their volumes. They embody many qualities. They have many qualities. Admirable. And at the same time she uses the word reverse. So they are materialistic. They have qualities, but they do not use it. Who prevents them? Is the book managers? Is it the formula they are asked to write? Is it the tyrants of the industry? Like our commercial films, yesterday I told you. Who are these people? Or themselves? We cannot believe. Because they are gifted people. 230, she died to quote her own words, 230 chapters. Somehow they fill it. But there's nothing in it. No life. Not concerned with the spirit, but they are concerned with body. So another reason is that they are not concerned with the spirit. So the quarrel with them, we have seen already. First, they have excited hopes, but disappointed. Disappointed us. This is one. Second, they could have done many things. Could have. But not. Not done. Understand? Could have done. Gifted people. And third is, not concerned with spirit. Not with the spirit. That is your mind, psychology. But body. That is worldly things. See the appearance of the person, his habits and so on. They have got admirable qualities, but also they have reverse. Yes. So she says, sooner English fiction turns it back on them, it's better. Sooner English fiction turn their backs on them, it is better. Understand? For example, if you take the invisible man, what is it all about? A scientist who makes himself invisible by some experiments. What is there in it? Isn't it? Or is it the war of the worlds? What do you find it? An alien invasion, something like that. When these books were published, first people hailed these books as a new genre, a new form, science fiction. But according to Virginia Woolf, all these novels, they excite your hope, but they disappoint you. Right? Then we take another one, Arnold Bennett, his famous novel, The Old Wives' Tale. It's just like two characters, lives of two sisters, Constance and Sophia. Such stories we have plenty, not one or two. Life of two sisters, the way they are living and so on. And you take Galsworthy, you have got Forsyte Saga. What is it? Nothing but the story of an upper middle class family, the man of property. Forsyte Saga, you might have done it for your MA. So, you can see mundane things, mundane means worldly things. These novelists, with all their gifts, what they have done is they are dealing with mundane or worldly things. That's why she calls them materialists. Wells, he takes delight in the solidity of his fabric. That's what Virginia Woolf. She takes delight in the solidity of his fabric. Because how the thing is structured, whether it is solid or not. Not the mind of a human being. So, or you can see the characters live abundantly. And then she asks this question, for what? Why? Those things. And according to her, Bennett is the worst culprit. At the same time, he is the best craftsman. Bennett Arnold Bennett is the worst culprit, means the worst materialist, although he is the best craftsman. He constructs his plots in such a way that even the astute critic, the cleverest critics cannot find out where the fault is. That he is structured in such a way. His characters also, brilliant characters, lively characters, but for what do they live? Why do they live? We don't know. And then you find Galsworthy. He says, you go through the pages after page, you find you won't get anything what you seek, what you are searching for. Listen, they are materialists. Categorically she says that they are materialists. And then he says, are they writing for some tyrants of industry? Are they writing, they are sacrificing their skill? They have become so trivial, so transitory. Dealing with trivial things and transitory means passing. There's nothing true and nothing enduring. They are writing about worldly things, mundane things. Nothing is true or cooked up, as if they are obeying somebody's orders. Nothing admirable, nothing, no truth in that. Therefore she says, they are, a single phrase she says, according to Virginia, the single phrase with which you can describe these people, they are materialists. What do you find? What we miss? There is no life, there is no spirit. There is no truth, there is no reality. Like, sometimes I feel like saying that it's like our serials. Are you in the habit of watching serials? Then you can see. They go on. Say the original scheme might be 25 episodes or 30 episodes. But when this industry people, they come to know that, oh, this is going to be a success, they add more episodes. There may be no connection. There may be no truth. There may be no truth in that. Nothing admirable in that. No quality in that. No art value in that. But still they go on. Why? It's for money. Probably these people, according to her, they might have written for money. There is no life. There is no spirit. There is no truth. There is no reality. That's why she says, their labors are lost. Love's labors lost. So their labors to write a novel is lost. That's what Virginia Woolf says. So their labor is misplaced. They are obscuring and blotting their vision. It's because somebody is dictating them to do it. They have got vision. They are gifted people. As I already told you, Arnold Bennett, the best craftsman ever, according to Virginia Woolf herself. But then what happened? There is no vision. Somehow, as they write, progress in writing, what happens is that the vision is blotted, the vision is obscure. The writer is constrained to do something. If he is allowed to use his free will, something else would have come. Something else would have resulted. But he must be obeying, she says, some tyrant, some book manager, industry. So what happens is, it is based on a formula. What is the formula? There is a plot. Okay? There is a story, there has to be. And then you have a comedy. Some comedy is there. A mix you can see. Comedy. Then you have, say, tragedy. Tragedy bordering on melodrama. You will find in all these novels. These ingredients are there. Like ingredients of sambar is fixed. Sambar you know. It's a kind of vegetable stew, you are called. So it is fixed. So you get a certain thing. Then there is a love interest, some romance is there. As you can see in your present day serials also. See? And they hoodwink us. Hoodwink. What is hoodwink? We cheat us by presenting some kind of probability. Some kind of probability. So this is the formula. All these novels they are observing. Characters, the names may change. It is like template. So like that. A template. You fill this under. What happens if the tyrant is obeyed? The novel is done to turn. Protection. The tyrant is obeyed. So she says, what happens? The tyrant is obeyed. And the novel is done to turn. The novel is done to turn. So it is like a machine. It is like a formula is given to them. Do like this. Otherwise, your novels will not be sold in the market. So it is market forces based. Market forces dictated. Some love affair is there, some romance is there, some melodrama is there. And then when you look at it, the structure is so impeccable. What is impeccable means? Faultless. Faultless. The structure is impeccable. Impeccable. Peccatum, Latin word meaning fault. Sin. Sin. When you say mea culpa, that is sin. So impeccable means no faults. Sometimes when you go to buy fruits, you take an apple, oh, impeccable, so beautiful, so romantic apple. When you take home, cut it, you will find inside the worms. It is your got a worm house there, colony of worms there. So like this. So outside looks very beautiful, impeccable. Then this is. So the single phrase she says to use a cover term, a label to give to these three novelists, materialists. So you get very well a question, why do you call H.G. Wells, Arnold Bennett and John Carlsworth the materialists? Simple answer. They are dealing with mundane things, they are obeying some tyrants, there is no vision, they are dealing with the transitory things, they present things in such a way that you won't be able to find out any fault, but the fault is that there is no life, there is no truth. Everything is, there is no reality. No reality, no truth, no life. Dealing with mundane things, worldly things, and therefore they are materialists. I hope you understand, you are following me. Alright? Now we will see in the next class, why does she call James Joyce and Hudson and Joseph Conrad, Thomas Hardy and so on, spiritualists. Now you can guess, why does she call them spiritualists? Of course we will see that in the next class. I think you are following and you are enjoying modern fiction very much. One thing you understand that when you go through that you will find it is not analytic. There is no analysis there. It's an impression, impressionistic. You can say. Oh, it is like this, they are like that. And then she gives an example of Guzel, a story by Anton Chekhov, as an example. And also Ulysses and the portrait of the artist as a young man by James Joyce. She praises James Joyce. For her, he is the most brilliant novelist of this age. James Joyce, especially the portrait of the artist as a young man, and also Ulysses, the author of Ulysses. Hope that you are enjoying, you are getting some benefit out of this. So till we see again, bye, have a nice time, enjoy your life.